Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an actual makeup tutorial because I feel like I'm not doing those as often. So it's kind of an olive goddess looking eye and then a raspberry lip, and I'm living for it. I put this lip color on and I was shook. That's how much I'm living for it. If you all like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please do so by hitting that red button down below. Let's get into the video.
Wanna intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one, ooh, ooh.
Okay, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is our eyes because I don't exactly know how this eyeshadow is going to go. So we don't want to mess up the rest of our face. And we're going to be using this palette. I can't remember what the name of this brand is, but I will link it down below just because I don't remember what it was. But it's just a drugstore brand. You can get these at Christmas time in little collection packs. Also, guys, if you hear Slade and Braden talking throughout this video, I apologize. They're not really up for listening today. So the first shade, and I sound sick. I don't know why I sound sick. I'm not sick. But the first shade I'm going to go in with is this green shade right here. And we're going to work that all over our crease. Now we're going to go in with a little bit more of a detailed brush. And we're going to go in with the shade right below that because it's just a little bit darker. Now we're going to skip over to our Morphe 35R palette, and we're just going to go in with this shade right here. Then once we get about the middle of the lid, we're going to start just fanning this out a little bit so we can blend it into what we're going to put on the other end of the lid. I'm just going to go in with a dark brown shade and put that on the other end of the lid and blend that in with everything. Now what we're going to do is line the top of our eyes using our e.l.f. gel eyeliner. So I finished putting on my Huda Beauty lashes, and now we are going to go on to our face. I'm going to prime using the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I know I've said in past videos that I haven't really liked this, but just when I don't like something, I don't stop using it because I always think,
us both died.
maybe I'm just doing it wrong, or my skin will get to where it needs to be to like this product, so
Us both died in it.
we just keep using it. Now that my skin's a little more drier than it usually is, this face primer isn't as bad as it was the last time I used it when my skin wasn't dry. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Mary Kay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 400. So I always think that my eyeshadow is so dramatic before I put my foundation on, and it just looks like a wild
Daddy.
forest woman, and then you put your foundation and things come together. For concealer, I'm still going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. The shade is actually really too light for me, but it's the only one I got, and I have no money, so we're going to keep using it. the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm not going to bake, I'm just going to use a brush and lightly dust over where the concealer is. To bronze our face, we're going to be using the Hard Candy Bronzer in the shade Tropics. And then to actually contour, I'm still going to use my Ulta Contour Kit and go in with the Goddess Bronzer. Then we're going to go back in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder and clean up the contour a little bit.
Come in there. Come in there.
Now we're going to highlight with our Carly Bible highlighters, and we're going to use the same ones we always do.
Daddy.
These two right here. And then the last step to our lip is our lips. I'm going to use the Ulta Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Raspberry Rose. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video, enjoyed this makeup look, and enjoyed this lip color because I'm definitely feeling it. If you all like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that red button down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys.